Welcome back to WolfStat Media. Pack of the Net back again for another week, episode 17. This one is going to be a really quick one, guys. I'm having to relinquish this office for a few hours today, and probably busy throughout the week and the weekend. So just a quick one, an update on all the transfers that's currently happening. So we'll just go straight into it. So Bruno Guimarães, Newcastle to Arsenal confirmed. That's all gone through since the last time we spoke. Really good acquisition for Arsenal. 75 million, I believe. That's an absolute steal for what he brought to Newcastle. I think what he'll bring to Arsenal is that attacking flair, the control, and he's a general leader as well as Declan Rice. So that midfield is going to be incredible. Arsenal are going to dominate it for the next couple of seasons now for sure. They can hold with Declan Rice. Bruno's quite good at that as well, but his creativity, passing ability is second to none. So I can see possibly Gyökeres getting a lot of goals this season, providing he stays. But Arsenal, they should change their knack now. They should go on the attack a bit more. They've definitely got the firepower now. And what an amazing sign. Newcastle fans, I want to hear from you. I'm sure you're really worried. Obviously, manager's gone, your top players are gone. It's alright having the money in, but you buying people that we've never really heard of. Really going to be a hard season for you. Let's just hope there's 3 worse teams in the league, because I think Newcastle deserve to stay in the Premier League. Just this PSR has definitely hampered your progress, and that 5 years of winning the league is definitely not going to happen now. 5 years stay in the division is more of a realistic target. But yeah, really good from Arsenal. They look to push on and capitalise on their winning ways, and I'm sure back-to-back titles is probably on the cards. Brennan Johnson and Dwight McNeil, they've swapped clubs basically. Brennan Johnson going from Palace to Everton. I think that's a really good move for Everton. He's really good. Johnson, injury etc. has hampered him, but it's what Everton need. They need a bit of attacking prowess up top, because Njai is probably their only real proper outlet. They got some youngsters that are coming through really good, but I think Brennan Johnson is a bit underrated, but I think this season he'll do really well under Moyes on that controlled attacking approach. And again, Dwight McNeil going the opposite way. Again, I think this is really good for him and for the club. He's really good at crossing. His passing ability is excellent. Obviously, the Everton model probably doesn't need that, whereas the Palace, if they can keep hold of players, putting balls in the box is definitely going to help them out. And he's really good at that, and set pieces as well. So that makes perfect sense why they've swapped clubs. It's just down to playing styles, and I think both of them will set in really well. Ronald Araujo from Barca to Liverpool. This makes complete sense. Game time at Barca, and Liverpool need some cover at the back. So this makes perfect sense. Champions League experience, obviously La Liga experience, a lot of experience in defence, and I'm sure with Virgil there, he'll get up to scratch quite quickly. But it's the Premier League, and it's a very trying league, very tough, demanding. I guess we'll see what he's like in a year, and I'm sure Liverpool may have an option to buy. I have no idea of what the contract is for this one, but that may make sense. Ousmane Diomande, from Sporting to Forest. He's a defender, I believe. Forest needs to just tighten up at the back a bit. Obviously under Glasner now. Glasner knows what he's doing. I'm sure they'll be fine this season, but just bolstering some of that defence, because that is one of their strong points with Milinkovic and Murillo, really good. They need to try and keep him, but this may be a replacement should one of them go, which could happen between now and the end of the window. So this may be a precaution for Forest, but I don't really know much about him, but I'm sure Glasner knows what he's doing. So yeah, it's more players for us. And Christian Norgard, it's a shame this didn't work out at Arsenal. He's a really good player, has been for Brentford. Unfortunately, playing time under Arsenal and Arteta has come very often. When you got players like Declan Rice and Zubimendi, players like that, it's going to struggle to get in the team. So I guess he was back up and not a lot of injuries for Arsenal last year, which probably dampened his progression at Arsenal. So again, this makes perfect sense. David Moyes will get the best out of him. Everton look to have made 2 good, promising transfers here. Norgard will definitely kick on with the controlled approach from Moyes. He'll arguably do what Rice did for West Ham for him, and kind of take that midfield and run with it. So those are the transfers. Just a really quick brief. I'm sure between the time of recording and the next week we'll have more transfers, so we'll come forward with that. Now on to something a bit. Some people don't like it, some people love it. I'm a fan of it. You have to obviously be careful, but this happens every year. All these betting companies will throw out all these different types of bets and specials and things. Just make sure you're careful when you bet and do it for enjoyment. Don't do it for a quick win and make big money. If you make big money, excellent. Do it for a bit of fun, bit of a challenge with you and your friends. Bet against your friends, obviously. You can use the Betfair thing for that. I prefer 365. Just Paddy Power and Sky Bet are just as good. The other ones I'm sure are really good. I just haven't used them to be able to back that up. But yeah, just be careful when betting. It can spiral out of control. And if you ever need a chat about it, we're here. We'll be doing bets throughout the year, throughout the week. We'll do some season bets. We'll get on those between now and maybe next week and show you next week what we've been up to. We're going to go off and do our research. It's very tough at the start of the season, so don't go and throw loads of money down. You kind of have to wait for 10 games in kind of thing to see what the land of betting's like. But we will be doing our season long outright bets next week. So we'll get involved in that. It'd be good to see some of your bet picks. Please do not send us screenshots of your bet slip, because that can be given. Somebody can hack that. Just give us your picks. Comment below what you've done, possibly the odds and what you've done, but don't do any pictures just for your safety. Someone can take your ID and all that kind of thing and just take your winnings should you win. So please don't do that. It's just a bit of fun. Take betting as fun, and if you win, you win. It's great. But if you expect to lose it and you know it's controlled, then it's absolutely fine. But we were going through this on a weekly basis. We like to do it both teams to score. That's pretty fun, crossing them off. Obviously goals is great, and we'll be doing a pack on that train. Really slow progress, but hopefully we can go the whole season long and have a really good cash out at the end. And we want you to get involved in that, so we'll show you everything that needs to be involved in that next week. But what else is there? There is our Patreon. You can it'll be in the link below. You can get involved. We're raising money for grassroots football. Currently on nothing. We understand that it's only at episode 17. We need to get eyes on it. Having slight issues trying to advertise at the moment, so that's obviously hindered a bit. So we're down to single figures, possibly maybe 10 watching. So again, thank you to those that are watching, whether that be 5 of you, 10 of you, 100, doesn't matter. So yeah, really quick video. I'm going to have to relinquish this office in the next couple of minutes. So we will go off, do what we need to do, and then we'll be back next week for all of our betting throughout the year, and going through some stats and obviously the latest transfers and things. And I do believe we have the Community Shield on the weekend, so my money would be on Arsenal for that one. It's obviously Arsenal, Man City. I think Arsenal will be prepared for that. Man City have struggled in recent years with the Community Shield, but yeah, it'll be fun to have the football back, and just enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you next Thursday, unless some huge story comes out. We'll see you next Thursday for episode 18. So take care, see you later.